Hi guys, today we're going to make homemade butter. And to make our homemade butter, we've got our big mixer here, and I've made my pot cold and my beater. I put them in the fridge for a while till nice and cold. And I've got 2 cups of heavy cream, which is about 35% cream. I'm going to lift up our mixer here. Oh, and we're going to start off low first to whip our cream. We're going to let it beat low for about 3 minutes. So I brought it up to about a 3, and we're going to let it beat there for a while on the number 3. So it'll take about 10 minutes for us to make this butter. And I've got my spatula here because we're going to have to scrape down our bowl here in a bit. And we're just going to wait till it's starting to thicken up here a bit. So as it gets thicker, then we'll start to increase our speed. So I brought my speed up to about a number 4, so it's going to be a little faster. And we're going to start having whipped cream here soon, but we don't want whipped cream. We want to go past that, and we want to make butter. So let's keep beating away here. Okay guys, so our cream now is at the whipped cream stage. As you can see, it's thick, but we want to keep going. We want to keep beating it because we want to make it into butter. So we're going to keep beating for another 5-6 minutes until it starts to turn yellow, and our butter will be made. So you see guys, it's getting a little yellow in there, so that means that our whipped cream is now starting to turn to butter. And it has to beat a lot longer, so we want the whole thing to be yellow, and then it'll form into a ball for us to make our butter. And this butter is so easy to make, and it's so economical. Butter is very expensive, especially in Canada. It's like $7 to $8 a pound. And we can make it for a lot less if we just buy the thick cream. So that's what we're doing today. So we're still beating away here. I'm going to get close to about 6 minutes in. We're going to let it keep beating. And we're going to scrape down the bowl here in a few minutes. Okay, so you see it's starting to get a pale yellow butter coming. Beat more, it's a little bit beating, that's for sure. Okay guys, at this point I'm going to scrape down my bowl because a lot of our butter is going up the side and we want it all beat in together. So we're just going to clean down the side of our bowl so everything will get beat in. There we go. We're going to start her up again. Now you can see the different texture it's making. They're like cream cheese, but it's starting to come together. Won't be long now, our butter will be made. So now our butter is starting to separate from our buttermilk. We'll get a little bit of splash here from the buttermilk. So it's coming right along. You can see a little bit of wet in the bottom of this. As soon as we start forming up on the beater. Okay guys, at this point I'm going to scrape down the bowl again. You see how wet it is? So the buttermilk is separating from our butter. So we just want to make sure that's kept down. You can see the buttermilk forming here in the bottom of our, can you see that? I don't know if I can show you here. I'll show you that buttermilk in there. See the liquid coming in there. So at this point I've turned the mixer down a bit because the buttermilk will splatter everywhere if I don't. And we're just going to let it continue beating until the butter all forms into a ball. And see, we're getting more buttermilk there. Coming right along. We're about 12 minutes into it now. I'm going to turn it down a bit more. We want to keep beating it. You can see all the buttermilk in there and how our butter is getting around our beater. So we're just about done. Maybe another minute and we can take it off the beater. Okay guys, we've got butter, and as you can see on the bottom here, the buttermilk. So I'm just going to shake this butter off the beater. Take the beater off here. I've lowered my machine. I'm just going to take this off, knock the butter out of it. Off our beater, get all that off. And then we're just going to scrape it up to the side. You can see there, I'm going to scrape this down here so you can see. I'm going to scrape all the butter away from the buttermilk. And the buttermilk is so good. We can use it in cakes, and different recipes call for buttermilk. So we can keep this in a jar and put it in the fridge and have it for later. But right now we're just going to take all our butter. We want to squeeze all the water out of it. You can see the butter separated from the buttermilk there. So I've taken my container off, around this way so you can see, and I've got the butter pressed up against the side. I'm taking all the liquid out of it. And after I do that, I'm going to take it all out and I'm going to put it on this piece of cheesecloth. And after we wrap it up in cheesecloth, then I'm going to put in some ice water and we're going to give it a good wash. Wash all the buttermilk off it because we don't want it to go rancid. We want our butter to be nice and fresh and nice. Okay guys, so I've got all the liquid out of the butter. Now I'm wrapping it up in my cheesecloth here. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to give it a little squeeze here, tight, into the cheesecloth. And then we're going to bring it over here into our ice water. And we're going to put it in here. Keep it cold because we don't want our butter to melt and go into our water. You can have really cold water, you can have ice water. And what we're doing is just trying to get all the buttermilk off the butter. And we're going to keep doing this until my water comes clear. I'll probably change the water a couple times. Make sure it is clear and keep the butter nice and cold. Hey guys, I just want to show you that our butter has all been washed now, and I'm just taking it out of the cheesecloth here, and I want to show you that we'll have 1 cup of buttermilk, which is going to come in handy for baking cakes and stuff. And so that's great, no waste here. So we're just going to take our washed butter now, and I'm going to take it off this parchment or cheesecloth here that's been washed, and I'm going to put it on my parchment paper here. And I'm just going to form it, and then we're going to put it in a container. So now we've got our butter all wrapped up in our parchment paper, and I'm putting it in this plastic container to keep it in that, and I'll put it in the refrigerator. And you can add salt to this butter or other flavoring, whatever you like, but I'm going to keep mine without salt because I do some baking, and sometimes it calls for unsalted butter, so I can use this in my baking. And plus I'll be able to use my buttermilk. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and you can make your own butter. It's economical, and it's so tasty. It tastes better than store-bought. Anyway, I hope you will try this for yourselves. So you give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. And so you won't miss any, hit the bell icon, and then you'll get all the videos that are coming up. Thanks for watching, and God bless. Have a great day, guys.